Hey guys, it's Awwyeeah and it's an honor to serve the king. Here we are with another combat analysis video. I believe this will be number 5. It's going to be slightly different format. Let me know how you guys feel about this look and feel. And we're going to analyze the video as if we're actually there live in the match. So, you got the stadium, you got the rain, you hear the raindrops and everything. Here we have Awwyeeah coming from the left and Simply You coming from the right. And so we're going to be taking a look at the classes. Be sure to stay tuned, and at the end of the video we have a special announcement for something new that I did, and so you want to stay tuned for that and make sure that you catch that because you don't want to miss out on that. And so we have Awwyeeah playing the monk, and we have Simply You, who is an amazing champion level skill player, duelist. And so let's see how this match will go. As you can see, I start off with my double arrow technique, and I catch him in the forehead, and he charges in, and he's using sort of a weave and pause type pattern, which is very effective. His attacks are so smooth, and you can see that he's sort of faking with his blade, and it's actually working. Is able to get some hits in. I'm doing a good job blocking with my staff, and I come in and I'm using the one-handed technique, and I am just trying to get around his guard as best as possible. He is doing a great job alternating his blade and shield, and it seems as if I am unable to get any hits in. And keep in mind, Duelist has just been fixed as to where you can't abuse the double block anymore while fighting. And as you can see, his technique is really good. I was only able to take down his shield by 50%. Normally against other duelists, the shield would have been almost completely eaten away. But he's just doing a great job using both blade and shield to block. And as you can see, I didn't land any hits there. Great job to Simply. He's just an amazing player overall. And if I'm not mistaken, it looks like he just came back from a long break, and he's holding up pretty well. Catches me down below with a quick shot. I'm watching my energy. He's full energy. He's coming in. He's doing his pause and strike pattern, and it's just highly effective. As you can see, it's almost as if he's just getting right past my blade with no issues at all. He's using very steady coordinated attacks to just land those strikes, and you can see he's taken the lead on damage done. And I'm trying to just land some more range, stop his energy regen, but he's doing a great job at delaying. He's doing a great job at delaying. And so here he goes, getting past. He's landing those headshots, those shoulder shots, those upper body shots very effectively, and he takes me down to almost nothing in health. I come in with a one-handed technique. I'm trying to even out the damage here. Get some upper body damage strikes. You can see I'm just trying to work my way around his shield because I'm not trying to get through his shield anymore because he's very good at alternating his strikes. And so I'm just trying to get around his attacks. Now I switched to, it looks like a two-handed technique. And we are completely even in terms of health. And I'm trying to land some quick strikes here. Let's see if I'm able to put anything away here with some strikes. His defensive stance is very effective, and it's very even match to go anywhere at this point. And so here we go. He's trying to definitely just get past my staff with some light-handed strikes. Unable to get in there. And so let's see here. Alright, so I'm using my one-handed technique. Once again, he's doing just a momentous job at blocking. Duelist recently was changed so that you can't abuse the double block mechanism, where if you had before put the blade past your body and just randomly go in and out like that, you would have refreshed the blade and you could potentially block 2 strikes in one. And so that was fixed, and as you can tell, Simply does not need to rely on that technique. His shield is completely full. even though I am consistently attacking, he's just doing a great job at shield preservation and sword utilization. Kudos to him, and it's amazing. His level of skill has not diminished any in his leave, and you can see it's almost done, but he has almost a full bar of energy, so it's anyone's game at this point. He comes in for the quick charge. I'm completely terrified here. He's just reversing and going around up and landing those heavy hits, upper body shots, and as you can see, my health is almost down to nothing. He has quite a bit of energy. He's waiting. He was trying to get the charge off. He didn't, but I'm trying to end it here, because if I don't seal it here, he's gonna win. Oh my gosh, he has all that energy. He is waiting patiently. Don't know why he was waiting, but I managed to get the charge off, and I'm able to seal it away at that last strike as I am retreating. Oh man, what a match. Kudos to Simply. He's just a terrifyingly amazing duelist player. Kudos to him just for the level of skill that he's able to play at after such a long break. And so let's go on to our next match. Alright, here we are with our next match. We have Awwyeeah playing the monk once again, and we have a knight. So let's go ahead and get this started. As you can see, we are on the new snow level, which is a beautiful map, a very beautiful map. We have Awwyeeah coming in from the left, and we have our opponent coming in from the right. Let's see who our opponent is. Alright. Looks like we are almost inverse colors of each other. So, alright, we have Blue-Eyed Beast on the knight and Awwyeeah on the monk. Alright, so let's look at this matchup, how this is gonna go. Alright, so here we are. Sort of both of us pulling energy. I pull out the range attacks, trying to see what his defensive stance is. He has a very good, very calm and even stance. So I managed to land a shot on his shoulder and then right below. Alright, on his shoulder again. So I'm trying to expose where his vulnerabilities are. He comes in with a charge, and he is sort of swinging the blade rapidly in a circular motion. And it was a quick reverse there. Alright, here he goes. He's swinging very circular, but as you can see, he's sort of angling the blade kind of weird, in my opinion, where he's not completely taking advantage of the edge alignment of the blade to swing as fast as possible, but at the same time, the angle that he was coming in at was very unpredictable. But as you can see, I'm coming in here, I'm using my one-handed technique to just get around his defense, which is very good because he's able to refresh consistently. And he comes in, he charges, he's trying to retaliate with some quick damage, and he's managing to get around my guard. Surprisingly, his hand is going past my staff, which landed quite a bit of hits there. And I retaliate here with the one-handed technique, and I'm going around his blade, and I'm landing quite a bit of hits here, and I'm reversing. Alright, looks good. Alright, so he is taking quite a heavy bits amount of damage. He's almost dead here, and I'm just trying to end this fight as quickly as possible. I charge back in, didn't get the kill. He retaliates with a quick charge, and he's sort of reversing there. And I'm trying to end it with a quick arrow. Not able to land, so I charge in. And I get him at the back of the head with a staff. Alright, that was a very quick match. Alright, so it's Awwyeeah versus Spoxy. Spoxy is a longtime champion, very experienced player. And here's Awwyeeah on the knight. So he's playing Duelist, knight versus Duelist. Let's see how this is going to go. This matchup is a very, very, very even matchup. Knight and Duelist are very close in terms of damage dealing. So I come in and I use my castle breaker technique, I dub it. And I'm trying to get around his blade, and I'm having a very good time getting around his guard with my whirlwind technique. And so getting around it very good, and took his shield down by close to 50%. He retaliates with a charge, near full energy, if not full energy, and he's just taking his time with very steady strikes. He's looking at where my guard is, and he's going around it with just very even, quick strikes. Very effective, and he's landing a lot of them. As you can see, he actually took down my health more than I did his. Very effective. So I'm trying to take advantage of that his shield is low, so I charge up to get a quick strike in, and I'm trying to reverse. I'm trying to use my whirlwind technique, and he's doing a very good job at blocking. He barely took damage there. So he charged, he came in, he's landing 3, 4, 5 headshots in a row. Just monster. He's Spoxy is an absolute beast. Another headshot, another oh my gosh, just completely destroying me with his Duelist. And so I try to aim for his vulnerability now. I'm going in, going around his shield, reversing. Now I'm using the Eviscerator technique, and we're even in terms of health. I tried to catch him off guard with his vulnerability and low shield, and I land one strike, but it's alright. He's coming in, he's doing a back and forth weave pattern, he's getting around my guard very effectively. It's almost as if I don't even have a weapon up in front of him. Just amazing. Look at his technique. Just completely obliterating. I'm almost dead here. I come in with a charge, and man, I don't know. I don't think I can put this away. Looks like he has more health than I. Oh man, should I even hold my weapon up at this point? He is just getting around my guard. As you can see, my problem was my guard was too forward, and he was able to get in those strikes. Good job to Spoxy for just annihilating me with his effective Duelist technique. Going to be Monk versus Ninja. As you guys know, or may not know, Ninja just got a redesign, a minor redesign, as to where its damage on singular strikes were reduced by a small amount. In turn, landing a strike on somewhere that you hit with a single strike with both hands will grant you a bonus damage. And so we have the strike with Ninja and Awwyeeah, of course, playing the Monk. And so let's see how this match is gonna go. It looks like he has this cool pose ready, his cool guy pose. I'm here just waiting to see what he's gonna do. If I should go hard or should I go easy. So I'm here, pull out the range. Alright, he comes in and he's using the monkey strike technique, as I call it. And so he's getting quite a bit of damage in. Able to guard a good amount, not everything, quite a bit is still getting through, and he's landing those crazy monkey strikes. As you can see, he is opting for just quick, steady strikes, and he did about 15% of my health right there. And so I retaliate with a one-handed technique just to see how well I can get around his guard. He's alternating his attacks, his hands, like a rowboat to try and just cancel out my strikes. But I'm managing to get around it pretty well by changing up directions, and he's unable to keep up with the flow of my attacks as I change the directions. So I actually managed to deal about 20% of his health pulling ahead. So he does a quick strike there. I'm doing my double arrow technique, and looks like he's just retaliating with some quick strikes there. And alright, still anyone's game. So let's see. As you can see, he's using his cool guy pose. He's landing those strikes. Those bullets are surprisingly slow but effective. I don't know why. Maybe it just wasn't dodging. I'm not sure. But here I go in with my one-handed technique once again. It's like I'm using my two-handed technique now. I'm reversing directions. I landed quite a bit of strikes there. Alright, he's coming in with full energy attack. So let's see if he's going to try and utilize the bonus attack. So as you can see, he's using the crazy wild monkey technique. and he's just getting around my blade. He's just trying to use very unpredictable strikes, and he's dealing a decent amount of damage with that. And now he's trying to use the bonus attacks, but he was unable to land it. I come in here, I'm using my one-handed technique. He's using the rowboat pattern again to try and cancel out my strikes. He did a pretty good job, I would say, blocking. I landed the range shot there. He was unable to land his dual strikes there, and now he's reverting to Crazy Monkey once again, and he is just doing wild amounts of damage. I give him the respectful bow as he has near complete vulnerability. He charges in for one last strike, and then I go in to finish off this, and I'm unable to land some hits. And now I'm landing the hits, and let's see if I'm able to seal the way here before pulling back. And I'm indeed able. So that was really good. It looks like Ninja has been balanced so that the Crazy Monkey strikes that are nearly impossible to block still deal a decent amount of damage, and you're able to block without feeling the need to pull forward and sort of cancel the attacks by making the attacks go to zero. You can actually block and block an effective amount, and the attacks that do get through seem to be balanced in terms of damage. Usually using the Crazy Monkey technique, not only was it unblockable, but it would have taken my health bar down to near by 40% in just the first charge, and so this is a very good change from my perspective. Looks like we are going to have Monk versus Berserker here. Awwyeeah on the left, and we have King Witches on the right. And let's look at how this match is going to go. Berserker, the changes that I recently got, it has been pulled back slightly so that the hammer is less behind you on swing. And now you can actually control the direction that the range attacks go. And so let's see how this match is going to go with this Monk matchup here. Alright. Duelist, not Duelist, sorry, Berserker is a very strong opponent, able to do massive amounts of damage if it manages to land with strikes. So let's see, I'm using my double arrow technique here. Alright, he gets the first charge off with full energy. He is, as you can see, he's using the classic fake out pattern that you see a lot of Berserkers using, and he's able to just get those strikes in. Any hit from the hammer is just completely devastating, and he's able to land quite a bit of hits here, going around my guard very effectively, and I take close to 15% damage here. I retaliate here with my one-handed technique, and I'm looking for wherever his hammerhead is, and I'm trying to go the opposite direction of that. And so it's really looks like I'm very effectively getting around his guard, breaking his staff, and then able to land that second hit here. Now I'm just reversing directions, going around his hammerhead, and looks like he's still ahead on damage, and his guard was very effective. And the hammerhead, I would say, the Berserker hammerhead is just insanely hard to land a range strike on. It just takes up so much field of view. So you're lucky if you land a range attack against that hammerhead. So he comes in with the second attack. He's utilizing his full speed, the momentum of the swing, using sort of the weight of the hammer to keep up the speed and direction of it. As you can see, quickly utilizing gravity and speed to maximize his damage potential. I did an okay amount of I took another 15% damage here, but I have a full energy bar worth of attacks, so I'm going to see if I can even out the attacks here. And I'm using what looks like it's my one-handed technique, and he's still doing a very effective job of sort of just rotating the hammerhead in a circular pattern to make sure that it is refreshing on the inside and on the hammerhead. And I managed to pull slightly ahead here in terms of damage. He retaliates with a high amount of energy here. It looks like his sort of slowed down in terms of momentum, and now it's picking back up to the level it was, but he's exposed completely with a lot of vulnerability. I'm going to take advantage of this. He tried to get off the range attack, took a hit on the shoulder, but I didn't care. I jumped in, I'm just trying to land those heavy strikes as much as I can before he can retaliate. And I managed to deal quite about 50% of his damage. I'm fully exposed, I'm going in, I'm not trying to give him a break to charge himself, and I take him down to nearly what looks like 5% health remaining. He's able to land a strike. I don't know why I'm pulling out my range here knowing that I'm not going to land it, but I guess I'm just desperate to end this match, and I try and get around his guard up and down. I did not land anything. Now I'm in a dangerous position. He has energy pulling, and any hit landed from Berserker is dangerous at this point. So I get the charge off once again, and I'm able to pull her away with a headshot with the staff. And so there was that match, a very close one, and kudos to King Witches. And I hope you guys enjoyed this analysis video. Combat Analysis 5, definitely will be putting out these more often. If you prefer this format where I'm standing in the center like this and you're seeing the little eggies jumping up and down, let me know. Definitely leave a comment down below. Remember to like and subscribe. And I have some news coming up. So I am actually proud to announce that I have created Awwyeeah apparel. Yeah, that's right. I created Ironlights inspired apparel, and you can actually buy the merch at the link in the description below. So if you would like to rock a t-shirt, if you would like to have some stickers or drink out of a cool mug, or rep your class, rep the knight or the crusader or the monk or the ninja, wherever you go, so that people say, hey, what's that? Oh, let me tell you about Ironlights. It's the best game ever. That's the point of this. Hope you guys like what's in the store. If you like it, definitely grab it and rep it. But as we say, it's an honor to serve the king. I'll catch you guys next time.